Hey everybody, it's Cup of Joe, hashtag Saturday Smiles. I hope you're having a fantastic one so far. Today's scripture is from Psalm 34:18 that reminds us that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and he saves those who are crushed in spirit. Now, I believe in my heart that there are hundreds, if not thousands of you out there that have experienced at one time or another a broken heart. And that broken heart just didn't seem to do anything but get worse and worse and worse until finally you found yourself, as scripture says here, crushed in spirit. No life in the spirit, no movement in the spirit, nothing happening at all. And when that happens, it makes me think of the plan of the enemy, which the enemy is so cunning because he wants to do what I think is four things. He wants to isolate you, insulate you, then manipulate you, and ultimately dominate you. The first step when somebody gets betrayed or they have a broken heart, things didn't go the way they anticipated or wanted to, they isolate themselves from the pack. And then they insulate themselves by building up walls around themselves that prohibit others from getting in. And more importantly, it prohibits them from getting out. And when you're isolated and insulated, it's easy for the enemy to begin to manipulate you and cause you to think things you never thought of before and do things you never even thought you would ever do before. And ultimately, his plan is to dominate your life and take you away from the will of God. But here's the good news today. When everyone else walks out, Jesus walks in. He's as close as the mention of his name. And no matter where you are in that downward spiral, he can reach in and pull you out in an instant. Everything can change. I want you to believe that in your heart and spirit. I don't know what's going on with you. I know I've talked to several people this week who are crushed in spirit. And scripture says he saves those who are crushed in spirit. He rescues them. He pulls them out. So don't isolate yourself. Don't insulate yourself. Don't allow the enemy to manipulate you and dominate you. You say, Jesus, help, and Jesus will save you. Oh, I got some preach on today. I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to share it with you. I wanted you to hear the word and let the word increase your faith so you can be who God designed you to be. This year is going to be different. Believe it. The Lord is as close as the mention of his name, and he will save you who are crushed in spirit. That's Cup of Joe, hashtag Saturday Smiles. Have an incredible weekend. I love you, and I'm praying for you. God bless.